asik temen, Ri. Kenapa rasanya menunya agak beda? Perasaan sebelumnya nggak senagi ini. Or maybe that was just my feeling. I don't know. I don't know.
Dominic.
Talk to your mother when you're ready to end Act 1. Okay. This is my mama.
Your mother has started catching me up on how the vineyards have been going since we left. The harvest was better than expected. That is good news, of course, but it also means we have a problem.
Which is...
One of our grapes produced a particularly good wine. It's an opulent vintage with a smooth finish. Quite frankly, Domine, it is one of the best wines I have ever tasted.
Why are you so surprised? Are our wines produced by pure chance?
Winemaking is not an exact science. We do follow recipes,
Oosh.
but we are subject to the whims of Dionysus. Every now and then he favors you, and you may produce a wine of this caliber.
Opulent, what does that even mean?
It means the wine has a rich and smooth taste. An opulent wine is a bold wine.
I see.
Do not worry. Wine terminology can be weird and obscure. You will get used to it in time. Oh, but I do. And you know I've tasted a lot of excellent wines throughout my life. This wine ranks among the best of the best.
All of these sounds like good news. What's the catch?
The question is what we shall do with this wine. It's certainly worth more than what we normally sell for. It's the best kind of problem to have. It might be a good idea to visit some of the merchants in the market.
I might be heading in that direction today anyway. Anyway, I can talk to the vintners while I'm there.
Before you leave, there's a small thing we
Oh,
have to
ada
decide.
misi sampingan
A
ya.
good wine deserves a good name. What should we name this one?
Maybe something humorous. What about Killer of Dogs?
I'm afraid I don't get it. Why is it humorous that it kills dogs?
Because it's
Very
funny.
well. That being settled, you should go and
Setuju.
talk to the wine merchants.
Okay. The Killer of Dogs, dude.
I had no doubts. You've made everyone proud, and this victory is cause for celebration. I shall cook today.
I don't completely understand how we were allowed to take the villa back.
Our legal system has its own intricacies, which no one but people like Kikaro understand. I'm sure the powers that be worked their magic.
What should I do now?
I don't know. It's your house. Sit back and relax and let your Sir-We handle things.
Sir, we...
Do bear in mind that managing an estate is no simple task, though. Now that your father is no longer with us, you will have to find a way to generate income. I think we should focus on the wine business. There used to be a lot of money in your vineyards.
I've been thinking about Vitelli lately. Vitelli itu siapa ya? Aku udah lupa.
They have been silent for a long time now.
Oh, Skyfall
Silence
ya?
can be scary.
Sama saudaranya.
This time we will be prepared. Our current position is quite secure politically. Any foe should think twice before attacking us in our seat of power. I believe we're quite safe in Rome.
But they still have my sister though. We cannot relax. Oh, cuma duduk doang ya? Kirain ada loot di sini. Naik level. Gue pengen ambil Reaper deh. Tapi butuh 3 skill point di Brawler. Sementara yang lain itu ini enggak terlihat penting. Dua fokus. Unarmed damage. Unarmed damage. I don't know, man. I don't know. Ambil pos deh, kayaknya lumayan sih. Holy shit, terlalu banyak skill. One more skill point here. Boleh lah ini. High cover. Curse you. Area curse, holy. Plus one focus protect. Nah, duel. Ini juga cuma bisa sekali pakai nih. The next attack against the character from the dueling enemy. Tapi kenapa cuma sekali pakai dalam satu pertarungan? Oh, tapi permanen. Di buffnya, holy. Don't mind if I do. Overwatch. Ini bagus, ini juga kayaknya bagus. 5 damage. Overwatch cuma bisa sekali pakai juga ini. Jadi hands dulu aja kalau kita. Ada banyak misi sampingan.
Domina Claudiana has been so worried for you.
Aduh.
Do you need me?
Nope.
Have you tasted this year's batch from the vineyards? It's divine.
So, apa tuh? Apa nih? Pisau. Apakah ada kemungkinan bakal ada battle? Gak bisa di-equip tapi ini ya. Ya sudah. Oh, what's in here? Sapu di sini. Can take it. And di dalam lemari ini ada apa? Ora replenish. Aduh. Kok ke situ? Out. Out we go.
Domine,
Yup.
It's so good to have you back home safe and sound.
Good to be back, dude. Good to be back. Siapa ini? Oh, Denaria.
Everything is safe.
You don't have to stand watch here, you know.
I like this room. It's cool here. And the sound of fountain is relaxing. Sometimes I take walk around garden. Your villa is very pretty, you know.
So, is Rome everything you were hoping?
In some ways it is. In others, it is not. City is big. I have never seen anything like it. And there are so many things to buy, so many different people. I love that.
Tapi,
But there is a strange way people talk to me. Not because I'm foreign, I think, but because I am woman. That I don't like.
that pink dress doesn't make you look very imposing.
I do not intend to impose. You do not like the dress?
On the contrary, it looks cute on you.
Is it normal in Rome for important people to make such shameless advances on their guards?
It's not normal in Rome to have such striking guards.
Is good we are not normal then.
My love.
Everything is...
I'm so glad to be rid of those lictors. The way they looked at me.
Are you going to feed the horses?
I am? Is there something I should know?
Don't walk behind the grey mare. A few weeks ago, she kicked a stable boy and nearly killed him.
I'll be careful.
Di mana stable-nya? Aku jadi penasaran. The Grey Mare. Meh.
Free medical advice. I am well trained and highly experienced.
Hello?
Salve legate. Are you looking for medical supplies?
How do you know I'm a legatus?
The world may be large, but Rome is smaller than you'd think in some ways. People talk, and you are mildly famous. Tell me what you need, and I shall provide you with everything.
Game over. Game over. You heal wounds and injuries. Why are you not doing this on a battlefield?
Every healer I know dreams of going to war with the legions. But bones do not only break in battle. Life in Rome can sometimes be a battlefield.
You charge people denarii for your healing in Rome.
I
Isn't
do
that
not
normal,
charge
though?
for the act of healing. I charge for the items I use. My potions and bandages do not come cheap. It would have been fortuitous if the gods simply granted such materials. But healing is the art of mortal hands, and mortal hands need denarii. I have some linen I can spare. You could buy some if you want to make bandages.
Yes.
This bottle could also prove to be interesting for you. It's a concoction that works against the effects of many poisons.
Oh, menarik.
The machinations of the senatorial
Duitku
class
berapa
can
sih?
occasionally turn very bitter indeed. I'm sure I don't have to tell you that. Good. You should make sure to consult a trained healer in mixing this, however. The wrong application could turn ugly. Of that, I have plenty.
Harganya itu satunya 150. Beli 5 deh. Nah. 4 aja.
Thank you. Let us hope.
Balik.
Hey! Over here!
Ooh.
Brother!
Is this my sister?
Brother! It's so good to see you again.
Berarti aman
How
ternyata.
have you been?
I've been so worried about you, Liviana. How is he treating you?
For some reason, Skyavola is treating me like a queen. I do not know why. Maybe he's afraid I'll be collecting information for you. I'm starting to think his brother Lorco wants me to be on his side. Skyavola is trying to keep his brother away from me. I may be able to use that to our advantage. I'm afraid we don't really have much time. They are tailing me, following all of my moves.
You collecting information for me? You really don't have to do that.
You're wrong. I do have to do this. It's the only way I can help you work against them and maybe one day avenge our father.
We might be able to get you out of there.
That's the last thing we should consider. I think I'm supposed to serve as bait, and something like that is exactly what they're waiting for. Besides, I'm much more useful to you as Witelia Skyavola's wife.
Who's following you, by the way?
Lorco and his men. He insists it's for my own security, but there's something unsettling about his smile. I don't know what it is. I think Lorco is more dangerous than Skyavola by far. He runs all of their business and everyone acts like they're working for him. Even my husband's lictors. A little while. I sent her Serwa to stake out our villa. She ran and fetched me as soon as she saw you leave for the market. It is hard to guess. He acts as if he's a man without any ambition. We both know that is not correct, though. I think they're working on something. Unfortunately, paranoia reigns in Villa Witelia. They cover their tracks well and hide everything, even from their own people. Thank you, but I don't think I have a choice in that. I will send a server to your kitchen door with instructions for where to meet me next week.
Okay.
Or is it just me?
It isn't you. The bread is getting worse. I've noticed it as well.
The Collegium Pistorum is not what it used to be.
The problem is Egypt. The conflict of succession is interrupting the grain supply.
Typical. Perhaps it's time Rome takes a more direct interest in how that country is governed.
Fine wine from the beautiful hills of Latium.
Oh, nggak bisa diklik. Oh. Oh. Atau emang nggak ngobrol sama orang?
Special discount for ladies with blue hair. Oh wait, what brings you to the land of wine today? If wine is what you seek, you have come to the right place. My wine is much better than those of Marcellus Vipsanius.
The line of wine.
That's what I call it. This area of the market belongs to the Collegium Venariorum. We are an association of all the wine merchants in Rome.
I'm aware.
Oh, indeed. I recognize you now. Welcome to my stall, then. Are you looking to sell? He prioritizes customer satisfaction at the cost of morality and the law. He lies, cheats, and threatens. In the end, he acquires the best vintages. Some of us do, but many of us purchase wine from vineyards and sell it here at the market. I would be very interested, but the rules state that I have to call the other merchants for a tasting. We each must have an equal opportunity.
Okay, get it wrong then.
Exciting.
Why not?
This is brilliant. Exquisite. The best wine I have tasted this year. You know, your father and my father used to trade, but I do not believe they ever achieved this level of excellence.
I do not know, Quintus. It does have a harsh finish.
I would call it nutty. Some really good wine, though. I could sell this for years. Dominic, would you consider a 5-year deal? I'm willing to buy a fifth of your stock this year, and another fifth next year, and so on. For each batch, I would offer you 1,000 denarii.
I won't risk that. Tastes change, and demands change with them. I'll pay you 3,500 denarii. Sure, it is less than you'd get from Claudius over 5 years, but I want all of this wine now.
I agree, it is a good wine. I will buy all of your stock right now, and I'll pay 4,000 denarii, more than Quintus is willing to part with. Half now, and half when I take delivery.
For the use kayaknya terlalu lama deh. Kalau per tahunnya itu cuma beli 1/5. Vipsanius bisa bohong.
I am an honest trader, Legate. My father used to deal with your father before either of us was born. I will sell your wine to the best clients and pay for all of it up front.
The deal favors us both. I pay less now, and you have greater profits in the long term.
It's good money. More than what Quintus pays, and you'll get paid as soon as I take delivery. In exchange, your wine will be sold at the best tavern in Rome. It's an offer you cannot refuse.
I think this is a trick. Kayaknya bisa dibohongin ini sama Vipsanius.
I'm
But
sure
I
you've
will
made
see.
the right choice, and that you know what's good for you.
This is too good to be true.
Your business acumen is impressive. I agree to your terms and revise the offer. I shall pay you 6,000 denarii over the next 5 years.
Preposterous. You can't make a deal with these fools. Mark my words, you will regret this. I give you one last chance to change your mind.
I don't like Vipsanius.
You have missed out on a great business venture.
I will make the arrangements at once. You will receive the first installment soon.
5 tahun, holy shit. Baru
Killer of
habis
dogs,
semuanya.
the new best wine in Rome. Do not be deceived by the
Killer
name.
of dogs.
This wine is a sensation of taste you must not miss.
Killer of dogs, indeed. The best wine in Rome. Oh, Sextus di sini.
So you found me again. But you're a civilian now. Here you are, just another customer in my smithy.
My favorite grumpy old iron pounder.
Only because you've never met any of my competitors, I'm sure. I don't suppose you're in the market for some carpentry tools?
Di sini nggak boleh bikin ini ya, senjata ya.
There is no market for such tools in peacetime. And of course, weapons are not allowed inside the pomerium. Tell you what, I do have something here you might be interested in. Have you ever heard the legend of the Ankylia?
I think not. Enlighten me.
Well, I'm not much of a storyteller, but they say the shield of Mars fell from the sky during the reign of Numa Pompilius. In his wisdom, the king ordered 11 copies to be forged. They were stored alongside the original in the Temple of Mars. I have come into possession of one of them.
Aduh, duitku udah dipakai buat beli bandage.
Or perhaps it's the original. Who knows? But you see, even a replica, ancient and storied as it is worth a small fortune. If nothing else, it's an exquisite artifact of a bygone age.
If it were the original.
Then, if you buy it from me, you should take good care of it. You are as savvy in business as you are in warfare, I see. I do have an assistant, my daughter. She is all I can afford. But today she is with her teacher learning history or Greek or some other such high-minded nonsense. The hope is if he fills her head with enough such drivel, she will find a wealthy husband so she'll never have to peddle my pots and pans again. It's always good to see you again at my...
I don't have money though. Duitku cuma 1.500, masih kurang 500 denari lagi. Harusnya tadi jual aja ke yang 4.000 ya. Kalau berantem tinggal berantem.
This is the place. This is where my statue will be erected.
Well chosen, Domine.
We'll have to get rid of this hideous pavilion, of course.
Of course, Domine.
And that column. My statue will have to be taller than the column.
Why not just have the column destroyed, Domine?
Brilliant idea. Write that down.
Oh. At once, Domine.
News from Greece. The army of Consul Lucius Licinius Lucullus is recently returned following its victory against the enemy of Rome, Mithridates Megas. A triumph has been granted by the Senate to the victorious Imperator and will take place on the calends of next month. All Romans are asked to attend.
My galley is 3 weeks overdue.
Do you think a storm has taken them?
Don't even say it. That would be the end of me. I would be ruined. I pray every day and to all the gods for that ship to show up.
Is your back giving you trouble? My wife is a trained masseuse. Feel under the weather? I will attend to your health.
I saw it, sir.
You came.
Most accurate statement of fact.
If I say dumb things, blame the wine. But I really didn't expect you to appear here, of all places.
I'm not gonna romance you, I'm sorry. I have a knack for appearing announced and unexpected.
That you do indeed. And thank the twice-born god. Woman, bring us a fresh jug. My friend is still sober, and that's simply not acceptable. Now, what are we drinking to?
To the
May
volley.
they drink the finest nectar in the halls of Hades. That hit the spot. Another one?
I can drink another one.
I'll tell you a secret. I can always drink another one. Another! Keep it pouring! And then I said, well, what can you say in that situation? Obviously, I asked, is that really a goat? Or a sorry excuse for a tent pole?
What English? That's really funny.
It was. I still can't help but laugh. You know what people say in Africa? Wine makes the soul come out of you. You're all right, my friend. You're all right.
You've been to many lands, haven't you?
More than I could count. I've walked on so many different kinds of soil, seen so many faces, and broken so many hearts.
Thank you. You're not so bad yourself.
I'm glad you came. Friendships that develop in war don't always stand the test of peacetime.
This wine is really good, by the way.
Marcellus Vipsenius is the best. Some say he's working on the recipes of the legendary Margot himself. Others say he smuggles his wine from Carthage. An amusing notion. Should I also get a wife and make a few little brats of my own?
A couple of tiny copies of you running around sounds fine to me.
Not me. I'm an adventurer at heart, and an adventurer never rests. Sure, life is full of pain and misery, but it's also full of beauty and wonder. You should endure the former and live for the latter. There's so much to experience still. To people like us, settling down is like death. Something you don't long for, nor expect.
Another jug, Domini.
That will be all, Soa.
Actually, I wanted to talk to you, Domina. May we perhaps retreat to a private chamber?
Seems like your handsome visage keeps attracting women.
I know. It's a blessing and a curse. Out with it, woman. What do you want?
I think I am with child. You are the father of my child. Future child. Don't you remember me, Aquilinos?
Oh no, no,
what?
no. It sounds like scam. Is that true, Kaiser?
I don't know. I've never seen this woman in my life.
You told me you would not remember me. Afterwards. And I respected that in a way, but now I need your help. Marcellus Vipsanius doesn't like his girls giving birth. He's a cruel man. I remember how kind you were to me. My child deserves better. Our child. Even if you don't want to have anything to do with me, I want our child safe and away from this shithole. Will you save me?
Or do you even know the child is yours?
We don't, I guess.
I swear, I'm telling the truth.
Does it matter?
Quit bothering the guests, look here. These jugs will not deliver themselves.
Help me, please.
Quickly, Sour.
The night has taken an unusual turn. I apologize.
Do you really not remember her?
I don't. But I do tend to forget some things when I'm drunk. Still, I find it hard to believe I'd forget the mother of my own child. Maybe, well, not entirely. Times like these, I wish Calida were here. That woman has a knack for spotting a lie. Probably not. But what if it really is my child? I don't know what to make of any of this. I'll have to think. Thank you, my friend. That means a lot. You go. I suddenly have much to think about.
Apakah bakal ada lanjutannya nih? Misinya.
He is our Patronus. Refusing his request would shame us greatly.
But he's asking too much of you.
This will be good for our family. It'll show everyone how loyal we are.
Ini misinya di mana nih? Bestia. Where is Bestia?
Clean
Kayaknya di luar
linen
area
for
ini.
bandages, fresh medicinal herbs.
Cyanide. Oh, cuma bestia nih. Cuma main sebagai bestia kah? Atau bestia bakal ngikut aku? Oh, sebagai bestia. Bikin teles. Teach me, my friend. Generous.
Good, you're here. Let us begin. First, tell me what you thought about my question.
Can you remind me? Aku lupa.
Certainly. I wanted you to think about the meaning of life. Yours or mine, it doesn't matter. What do you think the meaning of life is? The purpose of it?
To crush your enemies. Ini aku mencoba stay in karakternya Bestia.
And see them driven before you? And if you're a great warrior, won't you eventually vanquish all of your enemies? What happens then?
Without the enemies to vanquish, my life would not have a purpose anymore. I see your point.
Then perhaps that is not the point of your life. Perhaps there's something deeper, more fundamental to live for. To understand reasons, we must understand causes. We must know the root cause of all there is and all there will ever be, the stones of which the universe is made, or what we call the first principle.
Ancient stars. What? Aku nggak paham. The universe is made of stones? I think this is dumb question.
In a way, those may be the first principles of fighting. Your distance and your stance change based on your tools and foes, but they are common elements to all fighting.
I find it hard to believe there is a common principle to everything.
Yet logic and observation dictates there must be. No one really knows what the first principle is, but thinking about it is the first step in finding one's purpose. Opinions are divided. Some say the first principle is water. Others say it's wind, fire, or earth. What do you think the first principle might be?
Any of those could be the answer.
And that is what Empedocles says. He believes any or all of those can be the answer. It depends on the situation or person. But I believe that to be a non-answer.
Can all ideas be correct?
Right is defined by the existence of wrong. Right is the absence of wrong. If everything is right, then nothing is right, for nothing is wrong.
Makes sense. Makes sense. Holy shit.
Or maybe nothing comes out of anything. Parmenides said, nothing can ever be seen in the process of becoming. Things always just are. A process of change is just a trick of our senses. At any given moment, things are stationary. If your senses are not reliable, how could you ever know? Do not think of it as water itself. Anaximandros says the first principle is fluid and water-like. It is the indeterminate boundless. He calls it the realm of the infinite, which is in eternal motion. When things exist, they become finite. But when they cease to exist, they go back to the water of infinity.
What are you talking about, Cineros? He calls it the realm of the infinite, which is in eternal motion. When things exist, they become finite, but when they cease to exist, they go back to the water of infinity. I don't know.
An interesting take on the tale of the basilisk. Indeed. Perhaps our actions turn our ideas into stone. Ah, it is not about strength. Anaximenes believes the wind is the soul of the world, because it is the wind that makes us breathe and live. He also posits that all other elements are derived from air. Fire happens when wind blows too fast, yet water happens when the air is too slow.
He's talking about the breath that gives life to all.
Maybe. I don't think a rock has breath, though.
God damn it.
It's more about the inherent movement of fire than the destructive force thereof. Heraclitus says fire is change, and as such, the only thing that is always the same. Everything changes. Nothing ever is. We are all in the process of becoming, and never stop. Change is the only common element in the world.
Everything changes, nothing ever is. Does that have anything to do with fire? Exactly. Fire is change.
He also gives the example of a river. He says one can never bathe in the same river. For the next time you try, the water is not the same water, and the man is not the same man.
It's not the same, bener sih. And the man is not the same man. What does that mean?
Who knows? Thinking about the first principle is a way of thinking about the world. And only by knowing the world clearly can you know yourself.
And by knowing myself, I can become a better warrior.
Most certainly, but that hardly matters until you know what you're fighting for. Only then you can trust your actions. Only then can you be a good man. Only then can you be free.
But I am a free citizen now. Experience in philosophies, yes. I'm so bad with philosophies, help me.
Are you, though? A man who is not allowed to do what he wants. Can such a man be truly free?
I want to be happy, or ending. Good luck. What do you mean, or ending? You have never played the game yourself, dude. I want to find my sister. Yet I can't even look for her now.
Because you're free to look anywhere, but you do not know where to begin. Sometimes an abundance of freedom can be as restricting as the lack thereof. You may pursue your own happiness, but when it comes at the cost of someone else's, can you be called a good man?
Do I have to be a good man?
I think you do. You're a fierce fighter, Bestiatabat. You're ruthless and vicious, yet you have compassion, too. You are a good man who wants to make people happy, yet you do not know how. Happiness is the absence of misery. If you do not know how to make people happy, then you can try to eliminate misery. By doing that, you can be a good man.
I'm not happy, Wayne, no matter how many votes I slay. Can he, who's not happy, bring happiness to others?
You can try. And the Bestia Tabat I know excels at overcoming difficult obstacles. It is your goal in life, Bestia. Just like your sister, you are partly stuck in the realm of ideas.
Lupa pada ini
You
sisternya
will
siapa?
not be complete until you find her.
Resent?
Or find her not.
Our father sold us both, but her price was twice as high as mine.
You're a child, Bestia. No one will hold you to account for what you thought back then.
Oh. I know. I still miss her. No. A virtuous man should always be responsible for his thoughts.
Never forget that actions always speak louder than thoughts or words.
That is true.
Who knows who where your sister is now?
She had a peculiar birthmark on her cheek. Do you think we can find her?
Do you want me to be honest?
A virtuous man speaks truth.
What matters is not if you will find her, but what you will do if you find her.
You have given me a lot to think about.
Then I have succeeded as Magister. I can only ask the right questions. It is you who should find the answers.
Hey, Deneria, level up. What should I take? Ini ke unlock butuh 1 skill point lagi, 2. Bull rush. Move in a straight line, hitting all characters in your way. Can damage allies. Kok familiar skillnya? Aku jadi lupa nama skillnya Madora di Divinity Original Sins. Force defense. Buff untuk 1 turn. Battering ram, holy shit, ada di sini ternyata. What the freak? Itu nama skillnya Madora. Tapi di sini bull rush. Dan battering ram itu skill lainnya malah. Shield damage. Applies defending. Mamak-mamak paladin. Yes. Do you mean mamak-mamak? Ini karena udah selesai perang di X1 jadi semua senjata harus dikembalikan. Aslinya mah pakai armor juga dia. Gladiator X Gladiator. Defending. Are set to equal value of highest resistance. Coba deh ini deh. Misi side quest terakhir. Kayaknya main sebagai Kalida ini. Ada Deneria juga.
I see him. By fire. Talking to his friend.
Let's find a way to let him down easy.
Oh, is this a battle? senjata juga. But it looks like a battleground though. Bestia,
You
what's
came.
up?
And you have brought Daenerys.
Calidar is showing me around. This city is big. Bigger than I thought. We have seen many dresses. Some of them actually pink.
Like what you're wearing right now. Coming here was a good idea, Bestia. It's nice to be away from the bustle of the streets.
Didn't I tell you so? You said you didn't like the city. But out here, you can run and jump and be free.
What is this place? Why are you here always, Tabat?
The Field of Mars. It's like holy place for warriors.
A place for your war god? Why do you have so many gods? People are difficult enough. Gods are worse.
You speak truth. Perhaps our souls are lonely, and that's why we need many gods.
There! Stop right there!
Oh,
You're coming with us!
berantem dong.
Please, do not make this more
Maybe.
difficult than it needs to be.
Do you know these Landakai?
I didn't mean to kill him. What the fuck? Little brother?
They told me you were back in the city. I did not believe it. I do not know what kind of god possessed you, for I do not know which of these gods is more foolish.
Mars watches over us here. Mind your words.
Why have you followed me here?
You are a criminal. You are a disgrace to our family. Because of what you've done, we all will be infamous.
Is this you talking or father talking through you?
Only I can speak for our family now.
So you're doing father's dirty work now. Aku nggak tahu background ceritanya si Khalida ini apa.
Father
baru mulai
is
sih.
dead. I think he died of grief because his only daughter acts as if she's a man.
Or maybe he died because his only son is a pussy.
Your tongue is as sharp as your blade. Indeed, I don't like playing with swords and bows, but at least I don't murder innocent men.
I didn't mean to kill him. It was an accident.
Kill whom?
Accident. It was an accident. When you drop a jug of water and it shatters, that is an accident. When you push your own husband down the stairs and shatter his skull, well, I believe they call that murder.
Khalida had a husband? What?
Arrested? For what?
She killed a man.
I kill men all the time. When they deserve it.
Rome does not look kindly on women who kill men, regardless of how much the man deserved it.
Deserved? I didn't realize marriage was a capital offense. He was your husband. He's allowed to do whatever the fuck he wants, and you're still not allowed to kill him. Yulia, please. I do not want to see you hurt. Surrender peacefully.
That sounds like a threat, little man. Threatening the wrong person can get you killed.
What? Are you her gladiator lover or something? What do you mean?
Usually, what I say.
Stop it! No one's dying today. You know I'm innocent, brother.
Innocent? I can't even recognize you. My sister was a kind and happy person who always...
Kind and happy. I was miserable. Father wanted me to just sit and be pretty.
Well, that's life. We don't always get to do what we want. Do you think I want to run this family? You are a Roman. Act like one. You do what Father tells you to do. You don't get to be an archer, and I don't get to be a tailor. Get used to it.
Get used to it.
Neither do I. Neither do I. I hate it when this happens. Don't. Just don't look at me like that. I will try to convince Mother. It is my turn to protect you. And if I'm going to suffer for that, it's only fair. We're leaving, men. Julia, stay out of sight.
Wow.
You handled that very well.
Why did he leave?
Somehow. He's a coward. Nah, he just wants to protect me.
Yet it looks like he doesn't know how.
Dan misi sampingannya udah selesai semua. And I can continue the main story now. And go start the act 2. I think. Tadi si Bestia ngomong sama siapa by the way? Who is this? Biar aman aku mau save dulu sebelum act 2. Di Naira kok nggak ada
Everything is safe.
side questnya ya?
Good evening.
Is everything well, dear?
And Act 1. Oh, goodbye Act 1. Our standing is much improved thanks to my achievement in Greece. It is time to begin restoring the villa and expanding our business.
They told me Lucullus is your patronus now. That means our family reputation will be restored.
That and more.
Lucius!
Salve, Claudiana. I wanted to arrive sooner, but we had work to do at the Senate. The villa is legally yours. The Trinity of Rights has been restored as yours and yours alone, Legate.
My sister Liviana? The fuck, your mom?
She's still married to Scaiola, and there's nothing we can do about that. However, now that you're here, I suggest you turn that into an advantage.
I don't know how we can ever repay you, Lucius.
There's no need to repay anything. You of all people should know that, Claudiana. This was not a transaction.
Claudiana, your mom? Yes, my mom. Mama. We got our villa back, Mama. There's no need to repay anything. You of all people should know that, Claudiana. Well, I think I did my best to repay in advance while in your service.
In that case, I can say we're even.
Yes.
Is that it? But what
Don't
if they...
worry, Claudiana. No one can harm your family as long as I am alive. Everything will be fine.
Just Rome, sweet Rome. Mom, sweet mom. Act 2 Africa. 5 tahun kemudian. Huh. You have received payment for the product. Oh, berarti pilihanku bener. Untuk jualan investasi selama 5 tahun. Daripada jual langsung tapi
Good morning, dear.
cuma dapat
Have you slept
dikit.
well?
Apa nih? Nightmare. Again. Kayaknya belum pernah disebut deh. It was a man clad in crow feathers. His face was upside down, with a mouth on his forehead and eyebrows on his chin.
That's horrible. How does your mind invent these things to torment you with?
It's nothing but a dream. Dreams are meaningless.
Maybe. Let us hope they are. Speaking of which, your sister sent a message again. She wants to meet you at the marketplace as usual. Do not make her wait this time. She's risking a lot by doing this.
I don't like using her, but she's my primary source of information on the Vitaly.
This can't go on. You must find a way to get her back.
Don't worry, I have a plan.
Whatever you do,
Actually, I
careful.
don't have a plan. Ini masih bisa beli tamengnya Sextus nggak ya? Udah punya duitnya nih. Who is this? Cineros?
That boy who always asks for you hasn't been around in a few days.
He became too aggressive when I turned him down.
What happened?
Deianira had a stern talk with him, and it seems he got the message.
Deianira.
That woman is worth her weight in gold.
Good morning, Domine. I've been waiting for you.
Cutting up the weeds and trimming hedges, it's a constant struggle to keep nature in check.
You jest, I'm sure. If anything, I've grown a bigger belly. The wine doesn't help.
The winery is doing well, I assume?
It is generating quite a bit of income, even though our recipes are old. The grape seed we have imported from Gallia produces tasteful drink. There's always room for improvement, though. I can't think of a reason why he would not be doing well. I've heard Nasamones is a land of forbidden pleasures.
Nasamones?
Alas, it's too far away. But speaking of our friends in high places, it might be worth going to the Senate this afternoon. Tullius Cicero is holding court there today. You might learn something. I've heard Skywalla is taking good care of her. This unspoken and unofficial truce between our families is that you do. And I can buy...
Domine.
Deianira di mana Deianira? Oh, di sini tapi nggak bisa diajak ngobrol. Zip. Oke.
These damned crows and their indiscriminate defecation.
Sextus. Mana Sextus?
I do house calls in the evenings.
Shut up. Apakah
So I'll
Anda
soak
masih
some bread in
menjual
wine and mix it with
Anda?
minced ox meat. And then what?
Then you roll it with salt and grill it over the fire.
It's always good to see you
Ooh,
again at my
masih bisa,
shop.
nice.
Have you decided to buy that item we discussed?
Yes.
A fair price, I should say. Very well. The Ankyle is yours. I cannot guarantee that it once belonged to a god, but you have my word that it is a good shield, and it will serve you well.
Shut up. I'll see you again. Tempat apa nih? At the end of your turn, ush. Skillnya ada 3 loh, 3 shield skills. Your shield strength is restored by however many movement points you have left. Holy, I think that's good. Kayaknya ini bagus buat si Deianira. Sister, you okay?
Salve.
Salve.
Salve, Legate. It is so good to see you after all this time.
I'm pleased to see you as well, Vitellius Loco. Congratulations on your election to the Senate.
Oh, thank you. It was not an easy election campaign, but now my family has 2 men in the Senate. What brings you to the market today?
Shopping? What else? We seem to be out of flour.
Surely you have
Flour.
Serwi for that purpose. It is good that you're here, though. It seems poor Louiana is harassed by some less virtuous individuals when visiting the market. She is talking to people she should not talk to. You never know where this kind of thing will lead. There are scoundrels and thugs all across the city.
Oh, ini apa nih?
Senator, someone just took your coin purse? He's running there! Look!
What? I didn't feel... You're right. It's gone.
I see him. We'll get the bastard.
Wait! No one has even been near me.
Except Khalida.
Does stupidity run in your family, or are you exceptional
Nice
this
one,
way?
Khalida.
Thieving bitch. Louiana, stay here!
Who was that woman?
An old friend who has a habit of appearing exactly when she's needed.
Thank Juno she was here. Both Lorco and Skyavola are very busy these days. I don't exactly know what's going on.
Why is he here today?
I think he always did, but never cared much. Something must have changed. I don't know. Disappeared a while ago. It makes me nervous. Skyavola might be the elder brother, but Lorco always creeps me out. He is smarter than he looks. Certainly smarter than my husband. I've seen a lot of merchants and galley captains passing in and out of the villa, but it can't just be a new trade deal that's generating such commotion in the household.
Oh no.
I fear they're planning something personal.
They're
Something
smuggling
big.
weapons, must be.
Me? Oh yes, surprisingly well still. Skyavola is treating me like a queen. No doubt they're trying to turn me against my family. Skyavola left a number of strange shipping manifests in the library. They are sending a lot of ships to Egypt. I have no idea why, but I may be able to retrieve the documents for you.
I'll look into it myself. Better not take the risk until we know what they're after.
I'll wait on your decision then. Wale, brother.
Ayevela.
Well, that's just a ludicrous idea.
But who says you can't make wine out of olives? My wine will be unique.
Have you ever thought about the reason why nobody makes wine out of olives?
Obviously, they're stupid.
Wait. Find Kualitas. Talk to her. Oh. Zip, Kualitas, long time no zip.
It's been a long time.
Ini kalau aku ngeromans lebih dari satu karakter, aman gak ya di game ini? You're a sight for sore eyes. Good to see you again. Rom hasn't felt the same without you.
It's good to see you as well. I'm sorry I never came back to visit. Something always came up. I've received a message from the Pro-Consul. He says you'll need me very soon.
I literally have no idea what you're talking about.
If I know Dominus Lucullus, he would have sent a rider for you with all the instructions.
Cineros, find Bestia and Queso and bring them to my villa.
A reasonable precaution. We may soon need their assistance. You should go ahead. I get the feeling time is of the essence.
They paid 1,000 denarii for him.
But you told me he wasn't very good at his work.
He's being trained as an actor now. Apparently he is quite good at that.
Then we should go and watch a comedy with him together when he's ready.
I don't know. Lalen, tahu disebut ya? Oh, tahun hijau, I don't know. Yeah, settingnya, no. I know what you mean. I don't remember though. Caesar dead or alive? Wait, anak karakternya jenenge Caesar tapi nyong ora yakin gue Caesar yang sama atau bukan. Tapi gue wis mati. Nembeke mati nang game ki. Siapa jenenge ya? Gaius. Caesar. Gaius Julius Caesar, anak Julius Caesar ya? He's dead though in this game. Comment origins box, yes. If you ask if I remember or not, kemungkinan besar no. Gaius Caesar was the grandson of an heir of Roman Emperor Augustus. Kenapa nggak nanya sekalian? Expedition Rome. Setting year. What year? Aku coba tanya ke AI. Bing AI. Roman Republic era. Around the time of Julius Caesar's campaign in Gaul and civil war with Pompey. And what year is that?
Do you need me?
Piece of shit. Tahun 123 sampai tahun 23 before century. Tapi nyo ngerasa game dia lebih akeh fiksi deh.
It arrived just after noon. The rider insists on giving the message to you. It appears this man was instructed to meet you here as well.
Salwe, what's going on?
I'm not gonna romance you, I'm sorry. It's good to see you again, old friend. Thank you for coming on short notice.
Of course, my friend.
The message, please.
You must leave everything and come to Nazamones immediately. We're in grave danger. And I'm afraid in this case, we refers to both our family and Rome itself. It seems we have underestimated Vitellius Lurco. Although the little brother wields no political power of significance, he is the de facto leader of his family. An ambitious man who isn't reckless makes an enemy to be reckoned with. His friendly demeanor masks a molten core of vengeful desire. He still remembers how we dismantled their illegal operations in Asia. And I'm afraid he wants our lives in return. I have reason to believe Lurco is planning something big. My speculatores say he's preparing to remove me from my position in Nazamones by force and make it look like a local uprising. If he succeeds, Rome is likely to lose control of the entire territory, giving Lurco the perfect excuse to challenge the current consuls. We cannot allow him to go ahead with this plan. I need your help. Reconstitute Legio Victrix. I know they are still loyal to you. Then sail for Nazamones immediately. A battle-ready army will be the last thing Lurco would expect. Do not despair. Know that the sun is brightest following the darkest day. See this as an opportunity. If we can turn the tables on Lurco, we can at last expose him for the crook he is. I await your arrival anxiously. Your Patronus and your dear friend, Lucius Licinius Lucullus.
I could not find Caeso, but I've brought Bestia.
Caeso is
Do not
here
worry.
already.
I'm here, Cinerus.
You're looking good, Bestia. You have recovered from our last fight?
The injuries were not a problem, but I still owe the arena master for all the damages we caused.
Cuma sing nang awal-awal ki anak karakter jenenge Caesar. Gaius apa Caesar lagi lho. Dan anak potretnya berarti emang penting, tapi cepet banget mati nih. It's kinda weird, there's no way. Karakter penting cepet mati nih. Maybe there is something more to it. To Gaius Caesar. Is Caesar's first name? Wis nang awal-awal. Dia omongnya mati dan ana sisa-sisa senjatane kon di forge maning. Tapi urung di forge.
It is like old times.
Tapi cara maknanya
I guess
fiktif ya.
this means trouble.
Kayaknya iya. Kena ambush pas nama iki si Lucullus gue. Nama Lucullus, na ambush gue mati. Caesar.
We should leave as soon as possible. But I don't think I'll be able to leave Rome so easily.
Your
Is
child?
this about a woman again?
In a way it is. Do you remember that seller who approached us at Marcellus Vipsanius's?
Indeed I do.
Well, it turns
Emang
out she was
matinya
telling
Caesar
the truth.
aslinya kenapa
At
sih?
least partly.
Kembar
She
kan?
has given birth.
Aku
to a
kurang ngerti
baby
ceritanya
girl.
Caesar. That not historically accurate. I don't know. How does Caesar die? How does Caesar die? How did? Nine Origins book. Bruh, you expect me to remember a game I played? Kapan aku main? Tahun lalu? Apa tahun? Iya tahun lalu. Last year. Julius Caesar died from being stabbed to death by a mob of conspirators. Beda. Is Gaius his first name? Julius Caesar. Which one, by the way? I don't remember at all. Holy shit. DLC bukan, aku ramen DLC-nya soalnya. Is he on expedition? Throw game. Now it's not the time for this. You've become a father. That's wonderful.
Thanks, I guess. Apparently she tried to escape from Wipsenius, who incidentally is her dominus. The problem is, they're blaming me for it.
Pompey. Endingnya pokoknya pas main ayah. Bojone bayar. Di DLC. Oke, aku kemetan main sebagai ayah. But I don't remember killing Caesar atau even Caesar. Emang kok googling maninggal atau dalam video lawasku mesti ana. Pompey. What the fuck is Pompey? Jarku musuhku Pontius itu. Is Pompey Pontius? Perbedaan Pompey dan Pontius. I'll send DLC link. Alright. Padahal sih. What the frick? Pompey is the city that's buried by Falcon. I don't remember at all. Help me. My memory is broken. My brain is damaged, I think. Aku bahkan orang kemutan anak kota sing terkubur. Emang anak kota yang terkubur ya? In Origins. I'm so bad at history, dude. I'm so bad at remembering stuff, dude. Pontius apa? Pontius Pilate adalah seorang prefect atau gubernur provinsi Yudea Kekaisaran Romawi yang menjabat pada tahun 23 sampai 36 M. Ia terkenal karena mengadili Yesus Kristus. What the frick is this? Bruh. Did you help her? Why would they blame you?
She claims to be the mother of my child. Perhaps she is, or perhaps she just knows Wipsenius and his people are naive enough to believe her.
Pontus maksudku, kok Pontius sih? Pontius beda mana? Cocok. Seorang Raja Pontus. What is Pontus then? Pontus. Learning from the game is fun though. Yes, aku setuju. Tapi angel bedakna di sing fiksi, di sing history temenan. Pontus. Apakah Pontus dan Pontus ke apa sih? Apa itu Pontus? Apa itu Pontus? Turki, Armenia Minor, what the fuck? Did you help her?
Of course I didn't. If I ever decide to help another man so escape, I will most certainly succeed.
Why was he even running away?
Marcellius Wipsenius has a reputation for mistreating his Seroi.
Cineros, find a lawyer and get this sword. I'll pay for the expenses. I have a lot of money.
This may take a few days, but I'm sure we can prove these allegations have no merit.
Thank you, Nagate. I will now take care of our preparations. We leave as soon as possible.
Be careful, child.
Do not worry, Domina. I will make sure we return home safe and sound.
Si Claudianya nggak ikut. Katanya nggak aman di sini. What the heck? Ditinggal lagi. Is this new class? Aku berharap ada kelas baru, karakter dari kelas baru.
Salvete, travelers. Welcome to the villa of Lucullus of Africa Proconsularis. State your identity and intentions.
Did you know Greek and Roman have the same gods but just different name? Nope. Tapi kayaknya dibahas juga ding nang origins. Kayak Apollo nih. Apollo ini Roman sih. I don't think there is any Greek gods with Apollo name. Dibahas nang Odyssey, nah Odyssey kita main. Oh iya ding Odyssey ya harusnya. Origins kan Egypt. Apollo. Kayaknya nak dewa matahari. Jenengnya beda deh nang Greek deh. Zeus, Jupiter, Poseidon, Neptune. Oh, Ares and Mars. Oh, Greek gue Ares berarti. Mars gue Roman. Sing paling sering krungu bedanya si Ares karo Mars. Aneh ya berarti. Dota nganggone Zeus tapi sini Mars ora Ares. Sudah never mind. Apollo is Apollo. Whoops. Holy shit. Salve, Legionare. I am Sparkus Lucretius Archi, appearing as requested. Let us through and inform the proconsul of our arrival, please.
My apologies for not recognizing you immediately. It's been a long day. The proconsul is currently preoccupied. Please wait in the courtyard while I relay the news of your arrival to him.
Sus. I think you're not. Bukan orang kirimannya. What am I talking about? Yok, this is highly unusual. Step aside and let us pass immediately.
All visitors are subject to our new security procedures. The proconsul specifically said there would be no exceptions. Please wait here. It shouldn't take long.
Legate, a word.
Your confiscated weapon return. Oke. Langsung equip kalau gitu. Aku lupa gimana equipnya dulu. God damn it. Critical damage. Critical damage boleh sih. Aku ada skill auto critical juga. What is this? Defensive jab. Haymaker. Bisa ngelawan guard ora? Naik ngelawan manual ora bisa, kayaknya kudu bener-bener apa sih? Emang battle lagi lah. Aku equip armor sih lah. Does the first range reaction attack against you in every round? Ini armor yang aku pakai bukan ya? Maybe. And senjatanya kalau nggak salah double dagger sih. Sword, spear, sword. Quality. Dagger. Ini pedang. Unique sword. Oh, this one. Salah. Kayak gini mungkin. Skill setnya nggak gini tapi. Oke, next. You use this shield. If the character is prowling. Posting, posting menarik. All resistance. Aku lupa skill setku by the way. Posting. Oh, berarti cocok tuh. I should have taken this skill, dude. Nah. Take this one. Senjata. Pakai pedang ini apa ya? Aku lupa. Oh, this looks PA. I think this is PA. Applies bleeding. Effect multiple target. Oh. Apply stone. I can stone. What? Don't mind if I do. All resistance stat are doubled. Resistance itu fungsinya adalah buat ngurangin akurasi musuh kalau nggak salah. Atau 7. I think this is better though. Automatically revive. Don't mind if I do. Oke. Tak kasih bandage 1. Generous. You use this weapon, I remember. Ini bajunya Generous sendiri. Helmnya. Why not? You're the king now. Bestia. That's so fucking ugly, by the way. Oke, satunya dagger. Dagger mana dagger? Plus bleeding. Flank. Flurry. I think this is better. Bisa combo nih. Yang satu apply bleeding, yang satu extra damage if the target is bleeding. skillnya nambah ya. Ini sebelumnya nggak ada defensive chip loh. Sheesh. 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 Ini ada skill nambah skill damage gak sih? Oh iya kan, 20%. So I think I should take some shield skill. Apply stun, apply expose to self. Yeah. I'm taking this one. This one. Should advance. Push and move. Atau stun. Tapi expose. Push and move aja. Alright. Udah semua kan? Good. Save. Khalida.
I don't think he recognized you.
Indeed. I think this man is dumber than a dog.
Smart people can be really good at acting dumb. I'm not sure. Something else is going on here.
Like what?
Little things. His armor is a bit too small for his body. He never called you by name. And did you notice how he failed to pronounce the proconsul's full name?
It is said he who possesses a deceptive heart sees only deception in other people's hearts. And it is known that women are deceptive by nature.
Women, am I right?
Wow. And that is why you're old but still single, Cineros.
Well, to err on the side of caution is wise.
Finally, some truth in the old man's words. We should kill them all.
Oh, well, that is not exactly what I was going to propose.
Damn.
In fact, it's quite the opposite of
Killing
what
everyone is the most cautious option.
Nice one.
Are you sure you know the meaning of that word? So what if he's rude and his behavior is not proper? Obviously, he's not Roman.
Dinera kok diem aja.
Not really. If we will fight, I am ready.
Bestia is right. I agree with Khalida. Everyone hide your Pugius just in case. What the heck is Pugius, by the way? Apa itu Pugios? My AI friend, help me. Hide your Pugius. Pugius meaning. Kok lama ini responnya? Adalah nama yang digunakan oleh beberapa akun media sosial seperti YouTube dan Twitter. Nice. The fuck.
If you wish. I don't think it's necessary, though.
Oh, sebuah frasa dalam bahasa Inggris yang bisa diartikan sebagai sembunyikan sifat suka berkelahi atau bertengkar Anda. Atau sembunyikan anjing kecil berhidung pesek Anda. Bug. The fuck? Benar yang pertama.
I apologize for the delay. There have been some security-related problems recently. We had to take precautions.
Of what kind?
There was an attempt on his life recently. Nothing we can't handle, of course. Still, we're instructed to take all sorts of precautions. Relinquish your weapons here, please. No one's allowed to bear arms inside the villa.
Take good care of them, legionary. If you value your life.
Are you not glad that you heeded my advice?
Senjataku gak enak equip. Padahal baru aja masang-masang. You give me dagger, is that so? Aku nggak pernah denger ya. Tapi itu aku tadi nanya ke AI sih, katanya itu adalah sebuah frasa. Hide your pugies. Sembunyikan sifat suka berkelahi Anda. That's weird, but it is what it is. Nggak bisa diganti kan? Nope. I googled like a normal person instead of asking dumb AI, bruh. Just ask AI. It's fine. AI is good.
Unfortunately, only 2 escorts are allowed beyond this point. Do not worry. I will take care of your friends while you're gone.
Oke. Healer yang jelas. Sama range atau tank. Sorry girls, you have to wait here. I love you guys, but we need to fight. Oh my god, ini udah ada orang yang nungguin di sini. 1, 2. This is battle for sure. Sudah aku dupak. Yang di bawah tetap ikut berantem berarti. Senjatanya gimana, Cok? The freak. Kok senjataku masih ada? Yang lain nggak ada? I wonder why. Wonder how. I wonder why. Sneak attack deals 100% damage on your 2 first turn. Kayaknya aku buka dengan Sineros dulu atau KSO dulu. Tendang. Oke, kill him. Action restored. Ini bukan musuh ya? Hampir saja aku bunuh. Gak bisa di flank nih yang ini. Can I flank anyone here? No, I don't think so. Out of critical. Savage.
Really not messing around, huh?
Tidak punya senjata. Oh ini kok ada pisau sih? Oh kalau dagger tetap kayak equip. Oh actually mungkin Pugio yang dimaksud beneran dagger. Rupture. 2 damage, nice. Save. 4 damage, nice. What can I do here? Nothing. Berlindung aja. Disarm, tangan kosong di disarm, oke. Bruh, you're dumb. God damn it. Attack of opportunity. It's fine, it's fine. Nice, armornya hilang semua, shieldnya. Isi botol. Bruh, this is hard. Dan AI difficulty-nya insane. It's not easy, dude. It's not easy. It's hard. Mumpung lagi ngeflank, mending backstep. Tambah critical. Chill, not chill, not chill. Never chill. Never. Snake attack, mati juga. What? Why? This skill is out of charge. Nice. Nice, gak punya serangan lagi. Holy shit, ada knockdown nih. Tapi cuma 2 kali pakai juga. Holy moly. Holy moly. 1.
It's all right. You're going to live.
What do you mean 1? Bleed. Dia udah bleeding, gak usah diserang. Biarkan saja. That guy is going to die next turn. For sure. Can you get the fuck out of my face? No knockdown, nice. Do you bleed? Double damage to male target, not tracker. Mati nih berarti. Nyos. Do you bleed? Yeah. You. Udah jalan semua. Enter. deflected. Help, 6 split damage, fired up. Semangat ya. Oh, another nutcracker then. Bonk. Do you bleed? Oh no, deflecting. Udah, kok serangannya Deneira masuk tapi serangan dia ke deflect. 0% chance of success terus. Why? Why? Bodoh amat. Die, son of a bitch. Target must not be prone. Weakness from woman. Yeah. Not tracking. Attack. Ini yang di lantai bawah udah mati semuanya, tinggal satu. Oke, yo. Like all of us through distracting blow. Die. Movementku sisa 7, 2, 3. Bisa memutar biar nggak kena attack of opportunity. Critical, sneak attack atau slash and dice. Slash and dice.
Well done. You went right past this guy.
It's not done.
That's the last one. Keep it slow and steady, people.
Key required. Wah. Whatever. Tracker. Easy.
What in the name of Jupiter is going on here?
Egyptians, Domini. They came out of nowhere.
So easy amateur difficulty, bruh. This is hard, and the AI difficulty is insane, bruh.
All dead. They slaughtered the guards and locked most of the Surwey into the cellar.
Why chill? No chill.
All I know is that they were in a great hurry.
Does you know what I mean?
Like
Yes, I
you were on
know.
your way.
I'm not surprised. This was an assassination attempt, and a very sloppy one at that.
Praise Fortuna. Take the key.
Equipment nggak perlu equip lagi kan? Nice. So guys. Oh no, he's dead, dude. Spoilers. Lucullus is dead. The commander of the army is dead. We can sit here, I think.
Lucullus! By the gods!
I'm sorry, Domine.
An important NPC. What do you mean? Our boss, dude. He's our boss. Pada bergabung sendiri-sendiri. Unlock vinegar bandage. Is that a better bandage or what? Oh no, musiknya sedih. Semoga melalui Valhalla. Ah yes. Valhalla lagi kayak Heaven ya, Roman. Is that it? Jadi gue Valhalla Nordic, I don't know.
Nagate.
How are you holding up?
He was the most exceptional mentor and the best friend I've ever known. They killed him, and I couldn't do anything about it.
You can avenge him still.
You know, I am complicit in this crime. We lost valuable time trying to solve my problem with that sewer.
Yeah, gara-gara
As long as I am alive, he will never truly be avenged, I fear.
Who do you think did this?
Vitellius Lurco, of course. That Filius Canis. I will strangle him with my own hands.
We will strangle him together, my friend.
He deserves nothing less.
Hang in there. We'll get to the bottom of this.
This all happened because of me. I delayed our journey. I will redeem myself by avenging him. That's the least I can do now.
Oh, berarti ini gara-gara keputusanku kah? Bantuin Kaiso. Did I make a bad choice? Okay.
Be allowed to serve the next proconsul.
You alright?
It is rare that I feel the need to mourn someone. Dominus Lucullus was always kind to me. And that is equally rare.
He was like a father to me. But we need to pull ourselves together, old friend. We need to find out who's behind this.
I will do what I can to help.
How do you think he was killed?
It looks like he was stabbed. Multiple times. The murderer was probably behind him. There are no other bruises, which leads me to think he did not resist his attacker.
Perhaps he knew the murderer.
Perhaps.
Who do you think is behind this?
Dominus was killed with a small stabbing dagger. Judging from the wounds, I can tell the particular shape the blade had. Such blades are rare in Rome, but quite common in Africa, especially Egypt. It doesn't make any sense, though. Why would the Egyptians do this? It would be an act of war.
Well, if that's what they want, they will surely get it now.
It has been some time since we had a good war.
I'm not tired. I'm just angry. Very angry.
I need you to focus.
Don't worry. I am focused as well.
Good.
I think these are two separate questions. It is clear these killers were Egyptian. They took no care to obscure their identities. Their weapons are just lying around. And the murder weapon is clearly Egyptian. Honestly, the only thing that's missing here is a graffito saying Egyptians killed Lucullus. These people were in a great hurry. My guess is they quickly dispatched anyone who posed a threat, then got ready for our arrival. They had no reason to waste time killing the Surwi. Too much risk for no gain at all. I will be.
I am sorry. He meant so much to you. How do you feel?
It's like I lost my father for the second time.
It is too much to go through once. Even for one as strong as you.
Correct.
We will make war again, I guess.
We will. I will master Lake Geofitrix at once.
You are back in your element, it seems.
Yeah.
Ha!
Ha!
I disagree. A strong foe attacks head-on. A weak foe strikes from the shadows. Rejoice, Legate, for our enemy just announced how weak they are. We shall crush them with ease. Our course is clear. We know it's the Egyptians, right? Now, the first thing we need to do is start killing Egyptians.
I agree.
Eventually, we will get the murderer. Most likely before all Egyptians are dead. See? It's cautious and wise. Just like Cineros said.
That doesn't sound like something sinners would say.
Nonsense. I never misunderstand. I hope so.
I think you're dumb. Harus ke depan dulu deh. Level 9. Sampai 12 damage kalau aku ambil skill ini. Pugilist. I think it's fine. Is this good? Apply shield vault to self. Harusnya sih kalau di baris terakhir bagus ya. Then restore shield strength to full. Generous. Course. Interference. I think that's okay. Atau poison attack. Atau nambah damage. Nambah damage. Buff. +1 focus protect. Nah.
Jernih. They were dressed like Roman legionnarii. We had no reason to suspect them. I don't know. They must have ambushed some of our legionary. It really happened too fast. All of a sudden the legionaries started stabbing each other. We didn't know what to do. By the time I realized what was happening, it was already too late. But I'm not. The keys? Also, we have the keys. I swear, I'm not working for them. I don't know why they kept me outside.
Best not to take the chance.
Thank you, Domine.
Oh, misinya selesai.
Legate, a rider arrived. She wants to talk to Proconsul Lucius Licinius Lucullus. She says his life might be in danger.
Tell her she's a bit late.
Now that is an interesting development.
Apakah ada loot yang terlewat? Doesn't look like it. Who is this with me?
Be careful around these Berbers.
Lungia.
Don't trust the barbarians.
The merchant said he requires the proconsul's personal signature. Otherwise, he cannot make the delivery.
Ah, these use-cursable bureaucrats. I'll go talk to him.
Thank you for saying you are not the proconsul from Rome. I was instructed to speak only to him. It is a matter of life and death.
How do you know I'm not the proconsul?
I have seen him before, and you do not look like him at all. Who are you? I see. That is unfortunate. I am called Lunia the Golden Wolf, of the land of Nazamones, sent by Her Majesty Cleopatra Philopatora Thea Philopatora, daughter of Ptolemy Euletes Neos Dionysios Philopato Philadelphos. The Queen intended to warn the proconsul against the possibility of an assassination, but it seems I was in need of a faster horse.
Bro, the Queen is Cleopatra. Daughter of Ptolemy. And I remember that name. Aku ingat Cleopatra punya saudara laki-laki yang aku nggak ingat namanya atau sebutannya Ptolemy juga. Intend to warn the proconsul against possibility of an assassination. Queen's father has a very long name.
He likes to play the flute.
Right, that makes sense.
It does indeed. Its significance is of little importance. Before it turned white, my hair was the color of wheat.
Oh, that's very unusual around here.
And therefore worthy of a byname. That's not for me to answer. Better if you ask her in person. Of course, that would indeed be the best course of action. Except there's a minor complication you need to resolve first.
There's always a catch.
Cleopatra doesn't exactly see eye to eye with her brother. The pharaoh, Ptolemy Theos Philopator, has exiled her from Egypt. She's been taken by caravan through the desert to a distant palace where she will be imprisoned. She offers to reveal the identity of the murderer to you, if you will free her.
Actually, the same story. Kira Cleopatra udah lagi apa namanya memimpin Egypt, tapi ternyata udah ditangkap juga nih. Brother, if she's the queen, doesn't that mean the pharaoh is her husband?
Yes, the pharaoh is her husband and her brother.
Okay.
That would be unwise. Mostly because I don't know the answers to your questions. As I said, I am a messenger in this case. A queen does not lie.
Ini gabung partai gua. Enggak kan? Your options may vary depending on whether you approach at night or during the day. Save before saving Cleo. Can we talk? Again? No? Okay. Map baru. Legendku di mana terangannya? Transition. What is this? Oh, ini yang tadi, tempat tadi. Dispatch. Legendku ada di sana. Campsite-nya juga di sana. Pause terus. Bruh. Take this Iron Man first. Pas. Dan.
To tell you the truth, I'm not handling it as well as I thought I would.
What's going on with you?
I guess I had a host of horrible memories locked up from Greece coming flooding to the front of my mind again.
You've been through this shit before. You have the tools to get through it, even if you don't feel that way sometimes.
Wait. Orang-orang yang dulu aku rekrut berarti harus direkrut ulang apa gimana nih? Why am I liking gitu?
Need something?
Shut up. Wih. Oke, komandernya udah masih sama. Tapi Praetoriannya nggak ada. Hah. Oh, di sini ternyata. Equipmentnya pun lanjut. Nice. Yo, I need you guys again. Level 6. Prinsep, Veles, Sagittarius, Triarius. Butuh satu Sagittarius sama satu Triarius lagi. Biar seimbang. I'm gonna take you both. Okay. Yelp.
How can I help you? Aren't we always? Nobody needs soldiers when everything's fine. It's just that I prefer knowing exactly who we're fighting against right now. Certainly. We will be ready when the time is right. Honestly, I have no idea, my friend. There have been so many women over the years.
I agree.
Maybe, but I'm not that rich. If that's indeed her intent, she'll be in for a surprise. Either way, there's nothing I can do. She's with Sanius. I know it's warmer than Volcanus' asshole. We should make sure the Legion is well supplied. The people seem primitive and alien. Combined with the relatively flat terrain, I don't think we'll have a lot of problems.
Thank you for sending me those schematics your people found. I've made a list of materials needed, whenever you have a moment to go over it.
Okay, wait. Aku perlu ngirim orang ke spekulator. And upgrade this. Yes, I can make the forge finally.
Aquilinus? No, he's a good man.
That shiny musculata, though?
He cares about the impression he makes, but I've fought beside him. No other Centaurio controls the battlefield as well as he.
Salvete, Legionari. What did you break today?
Salve, Sixtus.
Oh, it's going great, Legate. Your Legionari continue to mistreat their weapons. Nothing delights me more than fixing pommels and belt buckles on a daily... I do have a family.
Oh, aku butuh ini nih garrison. Level 2. Oke.
Hey, what do you need?
We're back in the thick of it, huh?
It's same in some ways, but personal this time. I think that will be an advantage. Killing should not be impersonal. Should not be done for coin either. Vengeance is worth killing for. Rome does not care about what you do. Fight for yourself.
Okay.
Maybe. I have much to do before that can happen. Big mistakes to atone for. Is not too different from home, it seems. People here, Berbers, they live in tribes and move around a lot. If they are like my people, do not make mistake of treating them as one. No one in tribe will speak for everyone. Always there is dissent. Not that I know. Egyptians are not like Rome or Greece. They're ancient kings.
I guess do what? Wah. Bedanya apa nih? Oh. Ini bisa upgrade juga sekarang kan? 5 weapon skill holy. Tapi yang di equip cuma 3 doang deh. Sayang banget. Oh ini nih, senjatanya Caesar, Julius Caesar. Immunize to allies. That's these two. Ini bisa di upgrade yang jelek-jelek semua. Oke.
Domine. You will probably not like my honest opinion. I think our arrival wasn't anticipated by our adversaries, and therefore it can be said we arrived too early for them. I believe the events leading to the proconsul's death could not be prevented, but it seems to me it was our arrival that triggered the murder itself. Thank you for your offer, but I must respectfully the fact that your military rank has changed doesn't mean you're not my dominus still. And it is with pride that I shall continue. The dry air agrees with my old bones, and I always wanted to visit Africa, especially Egypt. I just wish the circumstances were less dreadful. That we do. An army low on morale. In other words...
How are you holding up? There's no doubt. I'm not worried about that. I just want to be the one who collects that debt. Around. Here and there. Anywhere but Rome. I don't mind the city. It's the people in it I have trouble with. I wanted to, but I always delayed the voyage. And now it is too late. I guess no one can run away from time. I like Africa, though. The bright sun gives me a reason to keep my hood down, and the heat masks movement. Certainly, but I'm not sure it was meant for us. That would imply a grand strategy and some serious thought. This level of sloppiness, though? I think our arrival may have disrupted certain things. Just continue doing our thing.
Come, let us talk. Good. We must avenge our leader. I was getting tired of inaction. It brings death to the loser, so let us not lose. Difficult and confusing most of the time. I make a lot of mistakes, but such is the nature of learning. Your teacher beats you up until he cannot.
Cineros is beating you up.
It is a metaphor. When something isn't what it is. My Magister always wins. That is why he is my Magister. I am not. This is not Mauritania. I wish. It is the place where I'll be able to find my sister. Then she would have been the most famous fighter in the Republic, for she was...
Whatever you do, don't say that kind of thing with an earshot of her.
You scared of her or something?
I made a stupid joke to her yesterday, and she looked at me like I was nothing. Like I was worth less than a sack of shit. Oh, I felt my balls shrivel up and crawl back inside my body.
Yulia Khalida.
Your wisdom is awful.
Women in the Legion.
Legate.
I am Mars. What is the world coming to?
You're new around here, huh? You weren't in Greece.
I wasn't.
You'd better respect Callida. She was handpicked by Lucullus. I've seen her put an arrow through a man's eye at 50 paces.
Legate.
I still can't believe Lucullus met an end like that. I expected him to die on the field of battle.
I expected him to eat himself to death at some lavish feast.
That would have been a good way to go. He would have died happy at least.
He was a great man. We will avenge him.
Yeah, we will.
Our way, Legate. I am pleased to report all is well. We're nearly at full strength, with a little...
Alright, I think that's it for today. Mana search main going. I'm out. Jadi